Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. Welcome to Mike's Retro Tech and the Retro Tech Loft. I'm deliberating changing the name of this channel to just the Retro Tech Loft, or the Tech Loft, or I don't know. Leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think about the name. What should it be changed to? Should it be changed to the Retro Loft? Mike's Retro Loft? Or should I keep it at Mike's Retro Tech? I don't know. Beans I am most of the time up in the loft space now, in the little office area that I've got set up. I thought it was only appropriate to say it's the Tech Loft or the Retro Tech Loft. But yeah, leave me a comment, let me know, and I might change it, I might not. Anyway, today's video, this is my trusty Silverline soldering station. I say it's trusty, it is, and it isn't. It's no longer working. If I plug this in, where are we? Under here? Okay, I bob down here and plug it in. So we plugged in, but it doesn't turn on. So I think the cable, can you see how the cable's wobbly there? Look how it's bent in. So I think it's that that's causing a problem. I think it's broken in there, which is not good when you've got 240 of our British volts running through it. So the idea today, this is a big idea because I'm not very electrical, is to take this apart and see if I can replace this cable with a standard 3-pin kettle lead. I've checked the fuse is fine. There's a fuse inside there, it doesn't look as though it's broken. I think it is the cable, because I don't think it should bend like so, and it's gone vulcanized and petrified there. So I think it's that that's broken. So anyway, I'm going to turn it upside down, open it up, and see how easy it is to fix. Now, looking at that, we've got 4 standard Phillips and then a special screw at the front. Now, I haven't got a screwdriver for that. I'll have to go and get one. Back in a minute.
A few moments later.
Right, okay, I'm back. So, special screwdriver set and a computer kettle lead with earth, wind and fire. No, with earth, ground and live, neutral and live. So that should, hopefully that should do it. So what we need, I believe, is one of those. It's like a little prongy one, and it fits in there. And look at that, by Jove, that's a good one. And that's that one out there. You can see the special head on that. We've got all the gear and no idea. And that's about right, to be fair. But there we go. Anyway, we'll take, does that come out? I thought that might have come out. Oh, it does. There we go. Okay, so shows how much I know. Yeah, so that's just the head of the soldering iron. They're not actually in very tight, these ones. Oh, apologies again if you can hear some low buzzing in the background. I've got the heater on. It's quite a chilly April day today. I was hoping it was going to be nice, but no. Right, so which way does it go? It goes bottom come off or top? Oh, top. Top comes off. Right. Okay, so what have we got? We have got fuse. Fuse doesn't appear. Let me get the old amplifying glass out. No, looks okay. But then again, oh, actually no, the fuse has gone. Okay, so there's no wire inside there. It's like it's completely burnt out, so I wonder if that's because this cable here has gone, has shorted, and it's tripped, and that's what's happened. Okay, right, so I'm going to have to replace that, and I'm also going to have to remove this because the cables here go to the power switch. So let's have a see, take that off there. Yep, that goes off there, that's fine. That pops off. And what have we got? We have got, oh you see, doofuses. I didn't really want that to happen, did I? But oh well. Gonna have to plug my soldering iron in then. Live to the switch, neutral to the fuse. Yeah, I think it's doable though. Got to make sure I've got ultra long cables. Ooh, now. Oh, that didn't want to come in. There we go. That's right. Okay, so that's the cable clamp. That's fine. So as you can see, the cable is completely frayed there. I can feel it inside. It's split. So we do need to replace it, which is fine. That's okay. So I'll find my wire strippers, and then we'll get some stripping done. Right, got my wire strippers. I've also got my heat shrink, because this obviously here is heat shrunk, and we're going to need to do the same thing on there. But also we could possibly use that, because I've got some of those end pieces, so that might be good. That might save me having to use heat shrink, but it's not well shrunk on there because it just moved off. Look at that, how weird's that? Anyway, enough about that. Let's take this board off here. It's interesting, it's got this microchip in that controls the temperature. It's quite a good piece of kit, this. Hopefully I don't break it any more than it's broken already. But it shouldn't be an issue. It should just be a case of taking the blue cable off there, taking the brown cable off there, making two of the same connections up from this cable here. So we'll see. So I'll get my soldering iron plugged in, and then we'll take it from there. Right, so while that's warming up, I really miss this because I can't temperature control my soldering iron. That's a real pain. So what can we do? Let's cut this off there like that, so we know that's brown and neutral. Brown and blue. And then this is, yeah, this is broken completely. This is one of those cables, I believe, that when you open it inside is a 2-pin plug. I've seen these before. Yes, see? So there. So it's a 2-pin plug in a 3-pin adapter. So that's quite cool. So maybe I can still use this. So let's chop it off there. So that's a good cable with neutral and live. And I don't suppose it matters which way it goes around, does it? Because it's is it switched? Yeah. We'll have to tone that out and see which one's which. But anyway, that is spare. But also let me check and see what fuse was in it. 3 amp. Okay. Is there a 3 amp fuse in this? There should be. It shouldn't be 5. 13 in that one, so that's fine. So we'll put that in there. So we'll take that one out of there. And we'll reuse the 3 amp fuse in here. I'll put the 13 amp fuse back in there. Not that way, I won't. Back that way, like that. There we go. And then that cable now can be spare. So we'll snip off the little label I got that said solder, and then we'll put that to one side and we'll use that as a spare cable on the shelf of spare parts. Excellent. Just throw that in the corner for the moment, mama. Right, and also this will give me a longer cable for the power, because it was quite a small cable that I had previously. And I don't like small power cables, I always like long ones. Who doesn't like a long one? So, right, anyway, before we chop this, let's just have a quick look at this cable here, because I do think that it is broken there. So let's do a bit of snippety doo-dah, and then can we pull it apart? Is it easy to pull apart? No. So we'll just run down it like that. Snippy, snippy, snippy. Yeah, you see I've caught the live cable, but doesn't matter, does it? Just want to get down to this knuckle joint here to see what's going on. Yeah, it looks a bit... looks like the strain relief hasn't really worked. But that's fine. So what I'll need to do in here is I'll put some strain relief, what I've got in my little baggy bag here. I've got some black cable ties, so they will work. They will work just fine. So what I want to do, I want to take that off there, like so. Yeah, so we've got brown live, we've got blue neutral, we've got green and yellow earth. So what do we need? We need... blimey. About there. Gosh. Don't know whether it's going to pull off properly or not. It's very, very tight. No. Okay. Blimey. Suppose that's why these types of cables are really good and they don't give you an electric shock. There we go. Okay, so blue up there, brown to there. Yep, fantastic. So we just need to do, we need to take the end off that one and the end off that one. And then this one I'm just going to wrap round and put some insulating tape on. But while we've been doing that, the soldering iron is heated up. So hopefully we can remove this. Yep, just like that. And that's pretty good because the whole of the solder end came away in one go. And then do the same here. There we go, just like so. Groovy. Now, yeah, it's a bit manky that. So what we'll do is we'll demank it, we'll put a brand new one on from in here. Now I think that will be the same size. Brilliant. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, so we take this now and let's get some solder onto this puppy. Now where's my helping hands? There's my helping hands. Okay. That end's tinned. That end's tinned, so there's no guarantee it's going to go through the holes, but we soldered in. Okay, now this is the bit that I'm not quite sure about. Yeah. Got some electrical tape, that's good. Yeah, not very clean that's the problem. There we go, it's a clean edge. Okay. Right. So I've wrapped it round like so. And then I'll just wrap this electrical tape round it. As done there, as done there, and then there we go. So that earthing wire isn't going to affect anybody. Brilliant. So what we now need to do is solder these back onto here. So that goes on there first. Typical. Where's that gone? Down there. There's no grip in the end of my tweezers. There we go, so that on there. And then if we can, fit that back on there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And then this one. Goes in there like so. With a blob of solder. Typical, it falls out. There we go. Well, not really. Okay. So what we need to do then is warm it up, push it through. There we go. Ooh, now that was hot. Yep, there we go. And then we can just nip off the top bit. There we go. And that's a good repair, I think. I'll put it all back together and then we'll see whether it works.
A few moments later.
Right, just nipped out to the shop. The only place I could find locally that had any resemblance to these fuses was Halford's. Now, the only problem is these are 1.5 amp and not 1 amp like this. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to have to go on eBay and buy one that matches, but they're the same size. Whether they're 250 volt or not, I've no idea. We can try that in there and see whether it works or not. So I will put that on there, back in there for the moment. Ooh. Yeah, without squishing the cables. He says as he squishes the cable. Again, that cable doesn't want to... There we go. Didn't want to go in that cable, did it? And then that gets plugged in. There, like so. That goes back on there. And that goes in there. Okay. Well, let's just tidy the work area up for a bit, 'cause it's a bit messy. It is very messy, actually. There we go. Right. Now, will this work or not? Let's turn it down to minimum. Let's plug that in there, and let's turn it on. Look. Yes. Excellent. Right. So if we turn it up to 319 and then put it on read, it tells me when it's going up. Now that's quite impressive, that, because that should be, well, that's probably over ampage, that, really, but for the state of these soldering irons, I don't think that's a problem. Excellent. I've saved myself having to buy another 70 odd to £100 soldering iron station, so that's great. So HFS 226, £1.70 for 3 at Halford's. I think that's pretty good. And the Halford's I went to was great. It was socially distanced. There was not many people in the store, and everything was behind clear plastic sheets. So it was great. I really felt safe and not a problem. So once this gets up to speed and temperature, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it upside down. I'll put the screws back in again, and that, I think, is a success. So yeah, brilliant. There we go. Actually, I've had a success for once in one of these videos. So that was the replacement of the cable and the fuse for the Silverline digital solder station. So thanks for watching this quick video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell icon so that you get notifications when I upload more content. Leave me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Have you repaired these? Have you got a better one? You know, whatever. It's a soldering station. I've been lost without it. That other one was okay. This one was okay, but it's not the best in the world, and it has a really strange little like heat-proof end that you put on it, which is, I don't know, a bit crazy that. But this one worked, but this one is working better. So I'm well impressed with that now. So yeah, that's it, we're done. What more can I say? Thanks for watching. Goodbye.